Hello everybody, how are you all doing on this fine evening? We are back. We are back with the second part of our Dragon Age Origins playthrough. As you might recall, why can't I not? Is that as far out as I can? I don't remember it being so... Huh. Could have sworn. Weird. Huh. Weird. Alright, anyway, we are here with our...
I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Anyway, we're here with our second video for Dragon Age Origins. As you might recall, we escaped the castle, our home castle, after our family was betrayed by Arl Howe, and we are completing a task for what is his name? Duncan. Before we complete our joining ritual. Anyway.
Can't we just say Sue or something?
My apologies. I'm also doing this. I'm also playing this on my playing this on my laptop, because I have it on Steam as well. That should tell you how much I enjoy the game. But I'm doing a character on there exactly like this. That way I can remember what happens when, and I can then, you know, play the game properly so that I can remember what goes on ahead of time. So everything should hopefully run smoothly for you guys. And the reason I mentioned something about it seeming close is because on the PC version you can scroll the little mouse wheel to, you know, zoom the perspective out, and I, for the life of me, don't remember how to do that if you can on here. Yeah. No matter. The first video that I did the other day, actually, technically it was yesterday if I remember correctly, it's about 63% loaded or processed, so should be up here shortly. There they are. Come here, you cheeky little devils. Can I go that way? No, I can't. No, I can't. Okay. So go this way. Missing that guy like a mad dog, aren't I? And that right there is why you don't have all melee characters in your party, because trying to hit the target can be difficult, shall we say. And let's check. Come on. What am I doing on 20? Twitter's going off again. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Come on. Where is it? There we go. Okay, so I want to... talents? Yes. Okay. That's fine for now, but what I wanted to do... I checked on my PC character. I need to... Get that, yep. Right, okay. The next thing I need to do is get these two, because this increases defense, but it reduces, it gives you a penalty to your attack. This you've learned to compensate for the weight of your shield in combat, and you no longer suffer a penalty. So getting these two gives you a bonus to your defense and no attack penalty. So obviously that's good. We want that. Pick up some loot, darkspawn blood we need to get, and I am gonna want to get try to see as much of the what am I thinking, the map revealed as possible, so we get as much experience as possible, of course.
They just crop up everywhere, don't they?
Yes, they do. Turd. And actually, now that I think about it, I wonder if it's possible to do this play this with a mouse and keyboard. More loot means more money, obviously. Or in this case, the browns. Oh, here, I'll just point it out. Come on. There we go. Come on. No. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Down in the bottom corner where you see inspect, unequip, close, and move to junk. Just above that to the right, you have the little gray and the little brownish. It goes coppers, and then silvers, and then sovereigns are the gold. And obviously I don't have any any sovereigns at the moment, so that'll all work out. 100 coppers, the brown ones, equals 1 silver. 100 silvers equals 1 sovereign. And sovereigns just keep what's the phrase I'm thinking of? Coppers just keep accruing. So, all right, picking up loot.
Cursed creatures.
Really? I can't. Okay, that's kind of silly, but. Aha, see, here, if you, whoop, I heard that. He was cloaked, or camouflaged, I should say. Oh. There went his head. That Now, you might recall from the first video I mentioned, at the end of the first video I mentioned there would be a flower here in the wilds that the kennel master needed because the hounds were sick.
That flower, white with a red centre. The kennel master at Ostagar was asking about those.
Why did he want them? Do you know?
The kennel master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting darkspawn. At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one. Might want to think about it is all.
Okay. I won't say no to a bit of coin for helping out. Okay. Where are we going? So a little area, yep, there's a little area over here.
Who told these things to come and play?
Aha. Some wolfies. You also have to make sure you're paying attention in the upper corner there to where your portrait is. You got to pay attention to your health. I guess technically it's there underneath your skills over here, but at the same time, if you're not paying attention, you can think, oh, I'm doing fine, then all of a sudden you look down, look over and realize, oh crap, half of my party is below 30% health or something like that. Nice thing is that, of course, your health does regen back to full, your health and stamina or magic, mana, whatever you want to call it. Technically, those are whatever it's called. Both are both regen back to full in between battles, excuse me. Oop. Run right into the wall there. Okay. It is nice that it auto saves, just in case. I've got to be getting close to a level up. Not as far as not as close as I thought. Anyway, poor guy, poor sods.
Darkspawn. They just crop up everywhere, don't they?
Right, they can be used.
Ah, that hurt. Not cool, buddy. Not cool. Well, of course, he hits us with the fireball and then turns and runs. So you three better come help me. But see, it's reasons like that I want to... I didn't mean to do that, actually. Why I want to make sure I can make my own poultices. That way I constantly have a healthy supply of the best, most potent potions. Go check out that little camp here in a second. Not that there's much. And all these codex updates I'm getting, when the game first came out in 2000, was first released, I'm trying to remember, I think it was claimed, I don't know how true this is, but it was claimed that the game had something like 9 novels worth of text in it. Which might seem like a bit much, because as Yossi Croshaw said, who sits down to read 9 novels of text at once unless they're in the Bastille? You know, an exaggeration to be sure, but he has a point. Who sits, you know, who I mean, unless you're a Harry Potter fan or something, you're not going to sit down and read all these long texts, all these long novels, books, whatever you want to call it. You're not going to sit down and read them all at once. So, anyway. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Wow. Autosave again. I can appreciate that, I guess. Do you remember when I was on my PC, when I was playing the PC version earlier? Is it there? Yep, there it is. Yep. A little bit of roll here. We should be able to take care of this. You see a pile of stones covered in a fine layer of dust and ash. Sprinkle more ash on the pile of stones. Yeah, we got it, yeah. When the enemy's name is orangish like that, that generally means that they're supposed to be, quote unquote, a difficult fight. Yeah, it looks like we're going to handle this guy with relative ease. Okay. Come on. Come on, there we go. Okay. Some boots for our magic users. It ain't gonna be me, obviously, because I've got a sword and shield. More hostiles, as it were. Guys, you better be over here. So you guys better. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's right. I'll do that, and then, you know, anything like that that I need to activate and is sustained, I'll just... Okay. There we go.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
I am neither. The Grey Wardens once owned this tower.
Is a tower no longer? The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, handsome lad. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine. Let us be civilized.
I am Ren. Pleased to meet you.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some
Hey,
kind
the
of
video's done.
sneaky
Sweet.
witch thief.
How very elegant. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for it was not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Then who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Could you take us to her?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
Be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you. Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Dareth. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Do you possess a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as the others do?
I'm not sure what to believe.
A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can never remember. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? What? It seems I do.
So this is a dreaded witch of the wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
We did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this blight's threat is greater than they realize.
What do you mean the threat is greater than they realize?
Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
For those that are fans of Star Trek, you might recognize the voice of Morrigan's mother there. It's Kate Mulgrew, better known to Star Trek fans as Captain Janeway. Let's go ahead and turn that flower into the Kennel Master real fast.
stuck.
Oop. Try again. Get out of the way. There we go.
Greetings. Are you one of the Grey Wardens that went into the wilds? Did you happen to see any white flowers?
Yes, in fact. Yes. In fact, I have one of them with me.
I don't know for sure that the flower will aid my poor hounds, but it's worth trying. I have, let's see, 20 silver to offer as a reward for it.
That should be fine.
Thank you for your assistance, then. Perhaps we won't lose as many hounds as I'd feared.
Let's go over here to the quartermaster and sell off what we can and get more.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Let's do this for now.
Let me know what you'd like.
Okay. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Got a sovereign now. 1 sovereign, 34 silver, and 6 coppers. Okay. That. Okay. Do I need that? Yes, I do want that. Okay, let's go. Okay, don't need that. That is, I don't need it. Come on. Sorry. Let's see. You studied cure. Okay. Okay. That's good.
Hello again. Is there something you need? So,
Skip his dialogue. Sell and sell. Hang on to that for the mage I'm eventually going to pick up. Don't care about it. Let's see. Don't hang on to the flame rune. Don't need that, and I don't need those. Okay, let's see. Okay, Venom I'm going to hang on to because I need that for a future quest. Those I'll hang on to because you never know when you need them. Let me see. Got. He doesn't have any flasks. Or, he's got an acid flask, but not a regular flask for creating poultices. Those. Oh, actually, more. I'll buy that for Bingley, just in case you need it. It's good for now. Go back and find Duncan over here. Oh, and I can level up. Sweet. Up and put strength. Go. Ah, why is it not doing it? Okay, then that. Okay, that's good for now.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have.
Good. I've had the circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
I'm ready.
Excellent. You will need that courage to face what comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
Is that why the joining is so secret?
If only such secrecy were unnecessary, and all understood the necessity of such sacrifice. Sadly, that will never be so.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Calm down. There's nothing we can do about it now.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
You make a good point.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Yeah, I know.
Those who survive
Mumbo
the journey
jumbo,
become
blah blah
immune
blah.
to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Let's get on with it then.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward. I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No! You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
I still can't believe you killed Ser Jory.
Jory was warned that there was no turning back, as were you all. When he went for his blade, however, he left me no choice. It brought me no pleasure to end his life. The Blight demands sacrifices from us all. Thankfully, you stand here as proof they are not all made in vain.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
Very well.
The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
So we're gonna level up again, which is more than okay with me. Oh, I just get an extra point. And an extra skill point. Boom. Okay. On. Of course, Bingley. Wonderful dog that he is. Excuse me, wonderful Mabari. Get the skill that lets him his howl stun enemies. Okay.
Got it.
And now I've got the defensive bonus. You see that in the little green box there above what I'm flipping there. Anyway. And the meeting.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Caleb. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the young lord from Highever I met earlier. I understand congratulations are in order.
I don't feel that special.
Oh, but you are. Every Grey Warden is needed now more than ever.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
To
cover.
flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishar in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
If it's not dangerous, I can do it myself.
No. It's best that you both go.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
mage...
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Kalen. A glorious moment for us all.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Stop your whining. We have an important job.
We must do whatever it takes to destroy the Darkspawn. Exciting or no.
I get it, I get it. Just so you know, if the king ever asks me to put on a dress and dance the Remigold, I'm drawing the line. Darkspawn will know.
Way to take a stand, Alistair.
I have my dignity. Well, some.
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
Sounds easy enough.
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
What if the Archdemon appears?
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
I know what I have to do.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Okay, here we go.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The blight ends here.
Here they come. Lovely little creatures, aren't they?
Let's cross the bridge and get to the top.
The what? Sorry, I didn't catch that. The tap? I think he means the Tower of Ishal, but I could be mistaken. Actually, what I'm thinking about, I should probably, I mean, he's not going to be one of the people I use, so I'm not too worried about it. But I guess we should go ahead and level up Alistair for what little time I'm going to use him.
The tower. It's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up to the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Let's go. Oh, good. Good. Okay. That mage enchanted our weapons with fire. Now we deal fire damage in addition to physical damage. Now that I think about it, I probably should have bought Alistair a helmet, but he's got a shield, he doesn't need a helmet. Ah, one more up here. Knock you down and chop, chop, chop. Loot. Here.
This should be easy.
Tough guy. Let's make sure we picked up all our gear, all our loot, as it were. What's this? Doesn't lead anywhere, does it? Nope. Okay. Alright. And up here, that Hurlock Alpha should have something worth my time. Nope. Just crafting a potion ingredient or something. I don't know. Anyway. Okay. Alright. I don't want to cross that and get hurt. Somebody else go cross it. Thank you. Yes, I'm that kind of person who's like, no, I don't want to cross and get hurt. You cross now. I'm just playing. Go after the archers because they're the DPS. Knock you down. Oh, and I leveled up again. Yay! Knock him upside the head a few times.
As in me, as in now.
Oh, God bless him. Alistair cracks me up every time. So I don't have anything else there. I mean, I need expert combat training for those two, and I've got enough strength, so. And then I need dexterity for that. I'm not too worried about that right at the moment. But I do need that. And I will need that. Guess I might as well get that for now. That. Pick up that. Okay. And we'll take some money off of that little clown. Oh, can't open that. Don't have the skill for it. Gotta be a rogue to... Am I even going the right way? Yes, I am. Gotta be a rogue to unlock that, to unlock locked chests.
Beacon. The king needs Loghain to charge.
Yes, I know. I was trying to pick up that loot and you just happened to get in the way. I'll go after this one. Get back here, you little coward. To be perfectly honest, since I can use my shield as a weapon, I don't see why the shield isn't inflamed, as it were, it dealing fire damage. I mean, it makes sense. Pardon me. Okay. Second floor.
What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
You do remember the guy telling us that they appeared from underneath, from the passages underneath the tower, and they overran the place? I was going to say, that's one plot hole they forgot to address. Weren't you complaining that you wouldn't get to fight?
Hey, you're right. I guess there is a silver lining here if you think about it. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Taron Loghain will be waiting for the signal.
Well, then we best hurry, right, folks? This way. We'll see why in a minute. Ah, stunned me. Threw something in my face, the jerk. The reason we did that is because... a little experience from a book. Okay. Is because if we hadn't gone through that door and we'd have simply come in here, look at this. We've got a ballista ready to hit us. I'll get this guy. I didn't realize that stuns him. Forgotten about that. Really? Ah, oh, that's right. Okay. If their physical resistance isn't high enough, then yes, they are stunned. Otherwise, it'll just do damage. Money. Money. And...
Darkspawn.
Knocked him back, but it didn't knock him down. Open that? Nope, can't open that. That's okay. Onward and upward. believe this is the third. It's not the final, the final level, but after this, I'll go ahead and put those gloves. After this, it should. Yes, we will equip the chainmail gloves. Chainmail is better anyway. Chainmail boots. Oh wait, oh my god. Okay, yes, that is better. There. Yes, that'll work as well. There we go. Okay, got me some chainmail. Okay. Another thing that's nice is that if you're wearing chainmail armor, or if you're wearing the same type of gloves, boots, and body armor. Oh, no, don't, thank you. If you're wearing the same type of gloves, body armor, and boots, then you gain a bonus. As you can see, there's the little green symbol there above the ability triad. I guess I'm just going to call it that because I don't have something to point at other than my finger, and I'm not going to lean forward and do that. But that just basically means I'm getting a bonus from having, 3 of the same, which is item set bonus. It doesn't say what it is, it just says I'm getting one, which must be would probably be that I'm getting extra armor, defense, and attack. Okay, I can live with that. Arrows. Oh, wait, not yet. Malachite. Don't know what that's for. There's a lot of resources in this game that, as many times as I played them, I never figured out a use for them. So I don't know if they're actually useful. If that makes any sense. Knock him down. He threw something in my face again, the jerk. Release the hounds! Get them, dogs. Haha. There you go. Good job. Thank you. So nothing there. Yep, there's one. Okay. There we go. Can I open that? Nope, that's locked. Okay. Because
they just warm on it, don't they? Here we go.
This and that. Okay. Get back here. Okay. Now, one thing that's just a side note, that sword there, Blight Blood. The only way to get that is if you complete the Darkspawn Chronicles DLC, and basically what that is it plays out what would have happened if your character hadn't survived the joining, leaving Alistair to be as the last surviving Grey Warden, to then, you know, lead everyone against the Darkspawn. And funnily enough, you also then play as a Darkspawn commander. It's actually pretty interesting, but it can be challenging, especially when you get up to the top. Oh, and if you want to know just how much of a dork the character of Alistair is, he ended up with his Mabari Hound in that. He named it, and I'm not joking, he named it Bark Spawn. That's how much of a dork he is. Oh, this little thing, this big ugly thing needs to put down. Of course he did. Picks me up like a coward and punches me. Put me down. Put me down. Put me down. Thank you. Jerk. Don't kick me, you jerk. He kicked. Oh, you little jerk. Oh, get him, Alistair. That's a good lad. Oh, some heavy chainmail. Okay, that should do.
Surely missed this.
Let's go ahead and equip that for giggles. Yes, much better. Come on. There we go. Okay.
Signal.
Will do.
Neutralize it quickly before it's too late.
Can I open that? Oh no. Can I open the... Up their barrels. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. There we go.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
I remember you, the girl from the wilds.
I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds, where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
Wait, what happened to the army? To the king?
The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
What happened to the Grey Wardens? And the king?
All dead. Your friend has veered between denial and grief since Mother told him. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Thank you for helping me, Morrigan.
You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer.
I will go then.
I will stay and make something to eat.
Simple potions, poultices, and salves from common herbs. Yeah, that one's good because then you don't have to worry about, you can just make them in the field as you find them if you need to. Always helpful and important.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
I'm not, thanks to Morrigan's mother.
Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You never told us your name.
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
I suppose we should thank you.
If you know what is good for you, I suppose you should.
Is there some way we can repay you?
All that I wish you to do is what you are meant to do. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
The Grey Warden, or excuse me, the land is hardly united, thanks to Logain.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
What could the Terran hope to gain by betraying the king?
The throne? He's the Queen's father. Still, I can't see how he'll get away with murder.
You speak as if he would be the first king to gain his throne that way. Grow up, boy.
If Al-Eamon knew what he did, he would never stand for it. The Landsmeet would never stand for it. There would be civil war.
Perhaps we could go to him then.
I suppose. Al-Eamon wasn't an Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Surely there are other allies we could call on.
Of course. The treaties. Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Al-Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
I doubt it will be as easy as that.
And when is it ever?
It's always been the Grey Warden's duty to stand against the Blight. And right now, we're the Grey Wardens.
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
I'd be happy with just staying alive.
Come to think of it, that would be nice.
Well, don't expect me to do everything. There is, however, one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve? Or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl.
Such a
The last
shame.
time
What?
I looked, you had ears.
I love it. Thank you, but if Morgan doesn't wish to join us...
Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the Horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Very well, we'll take her with us.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
She won't come to harm with us.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
No, I prefer you speak your mind.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
Oh, get over yourself, Alistair.
If you worry that I will summon demons and transform into an abomination, I assure you I will at least wait until you are not looking.
I feel better already.
I think we should just get underway.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Alright. Oop. Who's that? And go ahead and Alistair, even though I'm not going to use him for very much longer, which I know some people might not like, but there's myself, Bingley, there he is, myself, Bingley, and 2 others that currently aren't in the, oh, forgot about Bingley. Okay, there we go. And I'll be using, anywho, go to Lothering. And here he yak.
I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your Lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you.
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Bantegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Bantegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
See, the speculation already begins.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I guess that fellow is the leader.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
You should listen to your friend. We're not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Forget it. I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Do you really want to fight a Grey Warden?
Did he say he's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Terran Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But aren't them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your Darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
No. No. You are not going... I am not going to leave you here to prey upon innocent people fleeing the Darkspawn. So, actually, let's add bandit slaying to that list.
Just when we had things settled.
We'll see we are not alone.
What's nice is that all you have to do here is focus on the bandit leader, and that's it.
Surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all.
Get by? You're a criminal.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
Now you die. That's all you know. Anyway, yeah, no, I probably, I don't know.
I'm not going down without a fight.
This should be easy enough.
That actually... How many of those did I just get? That's actually... Oh, that's actually excellent. That is actually excellent.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
You have been very quiet, Alistair.
Yes, I know. I was just thinking.
No wonder it took so long, then.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
We should try to use these treaties, I assume.
I agree. Have you looked at them?
There's nothing, no codex or anything to read, so... yes, I have.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Danish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Major. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. You might even want to go to him first.
Is there a way to contact the Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving for Eldon to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Then we need to find these people.
I can give you directions, if you like.
I don't need any more directions.
Then you have a plan.
I'm ready to get going.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Oh, okay. It's doing its autosave thing, but I, of course, prefer a manual save. That's just the way I work. My mind works. My own personal preference, I guess you'd say. Anyway, I'll go and save it. Okay. Anyway, that was the second video of our Let's Play series of Dragon Age Origins. Terran Logain has proved himself to be a traitor, and now, as the last two remaining Grey Wardens, it of course now falls to Alistair and I to unite the lands, to defeat the Darkspawn, but of course, as we said, Logain has proven himself to be a traitor, which means we will of course have to contend with him and his well, ilk is the only thing that comes to mind. But in the meantime, we'll get to that next time. But in the meantime, please don't forget to like, share, and of course subscribe. And I will see you all soon.